Hello everyone, this is going to be an example problem for how to conduct a two-sample t-test for difference in means. So here's the scenario. So the question is, do children diagnosed with ADHD have smaller brain volumes than children without the condition? The following data comes from research described in the article, and you can read that there. Let's see. Brain scans were completed for 152 children with ADHD and 139 children without ADHD. The question we're being asked to decide is, do these data provide convincing evidence that the mean brain volume of children with ADHD is smaller than that of children without? So this is a test. We're looking for evidence. So we're going to start off with our parameter. So we are interested in, the parameter we're interested in is we are interested in the difference in means, in mean brain volume of kids with and without, of kids with and without ADHD. That's what we're being asked to make a decision on. Looking at this, you can see that they have two completely different samples. They have some kids with ADHD, some kids without ADHD. The samples are independent, and we're looking for a difference in the means. All of those things tell us that this is a two-sample t-test. So our hypothesis, therefore, is going to look something like this. The null hypothesis is that there is no difference. So mu A equals mu B. And the alternate hypothesis would be that mu A is less than mu B. Make sure you tell me what each one is. So mu A is the mean brain volume of kids with ADHD, and mu B is the mean brain volume of kids without ADHD. And so where the question we're being asked to decide is the mean brain volume of kids with ADHD, is it less than the mean brain volume of kids without? So the assumptions we have to test, first of all, we have to assume this data, let's word it this way, this data comes from two independent, now this is new, this is not in a lot of the other assumptions that we've had to do, but it's important for this one. So it comes from two independent SRSs of kids. Secondly, due to large sample size, both greater than 30, we may assume the distributions, we may assume both distributions are approximately normal. sigmas are unknown. And this is a two-sample t-test for difference in means. Alright, t. The formula for t in this case is going to be t equals. Now we have to put in our numbers we had up above. So the rule is it's x bar 1, so 1059.4 minus 1104.5. Those are your two x bars, divided by the standard deviation, 117.5 squared, divided by 152. That's for the first sample, the kids with, and then this is for the second sample, squared, divided by 139, and then we take the square root of that. Equals. Okay, so now from here, I'm going to do a couple of things. I'm going to go to my calculator, stat, go over to tests. It's a two-sample t-test. I'm going to put out number 4. I'm going to enter in all the statistics that they gave me. So x bar 1, standard deviation 1, sample size 1. Same thing for the second sample. I'm being asked, or we're being asked to determine whether mean 1 is less than mean 2. So we pick less than. We always choose no for pooling. And we want to, I'm going to go ahead and calculate it. Based off of that, then, we see that we have a t-value of negative 3.36. We have a degree of freedom of 288.6. We're going to obtain our p-value. Our p-value is basically 4.39 e to the negative 4, so basically 0. So then our picture has a mean of 0, a t-statistic of, that's not even, our t-statistic is way out here, so basically we have, if you draw the picture, you got nothing. There's no shading, there's no anything, because the p-value is so small. So then, based on our small p-value, make a decision. We're going to reject. And so then finally, let's make a conclusion. So, since p is essentially 0, we reject the null. There is strong evidence to suggest that the mean brain volume of kids with ADHD is less than the mean brain volume of kids without ADHD. Period. And that's it. Alright, so that's how you perform a two-sample t-test for a difference in means. Hopefully that helped you clarify some things, and I will see you tomorrow.